Verstappen and Sergio Perez. Welcome, guys. Great to have you with us. So, it's been a very solid pre-season for the team. Max, can we start with you? Does the team feel in a better place now compared to this time last year?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, everything ran quite smooth, so that's of course always what you want in a test, and especially when it's so little amount of time, you always hope that it's going to run like that. So yeah, we were definitely very pleased with that.
And in what areas do you feel the car is an improvement over last year?
It's always difficult to say. Different kind of circumstances, different tires, the car is different. Because of the new regulations, with the aero, with the floors. So I think what was the most important thing to feel was that the car was quite predictable, even with the changes in wind direction and temperatures around the test. So yeah, that felt good.
How much confidence do you have coming into the new season?
In what way?
Every way. Just how confident are you feeling?
I always feel confident. Even if I would be driving last, I would still feel confident, but I don't think we will be last, let's say like that.
Confident that you can challenge and fight Mercedes?
I've been repeating this now for a few weeks. We will see.
Okay, now look, Checo, let's come on to you. You're new to the team. This is your 11th season in Formula One. Just how excited are you?
Yeah, pretty excited. It's been a lot of work during these months with the team getting up to speed on everything. So yeah, just looking forward now to finally start and get the season on the way and yeah, just keep improving race after race and yeah, just looking forward massively for Sunday.
I'm not going to ask you
the car, but certainly I would put it up there. I think it has really good potential. And it's all relative to the others, how competitive. It seems to be that it's the most competitive car I've driven so far. So, but we'll see in the coming days.
And what are your goals for the year ahead?
Well, to maximize the car potential. We will see what is that, and that is my target and my goal to maximize the car potential.
Leonardo, and I have a question for the F1 driver. What was the hardest moment in your career? Is this passion worth it?
Who'd like to answer that?
I can go, yeah. My hardest moments in my career, one that I remember, missing 2 races last year with COVID, it's the one that it's more fresh in my mind because I knew that race in particular was going to be extremely good for us. So that hurt, you prepare yourself into it and all of a sudden you are not able to race.
Thanks, Checo. And Max, for you?
Hardest moment. There have been annoying moments, but what's hard? I always see it like this. Racing is one part, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, But I love what I do.
2019, Sao Paulo? I think that was
hardest. That was wait. Was it not? No, was it 18?
Was that in 19? Yeah,
18.
18 or 19?
It depends, because it depends how you look at it. You get taken out, but then is that really a hard moment in life? It's part of racing, unfortunately, but not really a hard moment. I think there are way harder moments in life than what happens with racing, So, yeah.
But when you come across those difficult moments in racing, is the passion worth it? I think that was the second half of that question.
Yeah, otherwise I wouldn't be sitting here. So.
He answered
All right.
it well.
Okay, guys, let's move on. That was a great question, by the way. Thank you very much for sending it in. Right, let's open this to the floor, and we'll start, please, with...
Nothing to add.
Okay, let's move on. Christian Nimmervold, please, from motorsport.com.
Thank you, Tom. Question is to Max. Max, are you happy that you finally have an experienced teammate alongside you now, who may be able to contribute more than previous teammates have been in terms of setup and all the small little things that matter a little bit in performance? And did you already notice a difference in working with Checo than to before during testing?
Well, first of all, I think the team, of course, needs to be happy in the first place. But no, I mean, I know Checo now for many years here in the paddock. And of course, now that we are teammates, you get a bit more of an insight, of course, how Checo is working. And I think everything so far is running very smooth. And, you know, the feedback, we both are heading into the right, like the same direction. I hope it's the right direction. But yeah, no, it's all going very smooth. And it's nice, of course, also to get a bit more of a insight from his side, from his past experiences in other teams. You know, that's always very good. And yeah, I just hope that as a team now we can really, you know, score a good amount of points and really put the pressure to Mercedes every single race weekend.
Thank you. This leads on to a question that's come in via email from Ronald Fording at motorsport.com. It's to you, Checo. He says, how has the working relationship with Max been so far? Have you already seen some things, perhaps in the data, that you can learn from him, or is it the other way around? Have you taught him some things?
Well, I think given that we had such a limited amount of driving in testing and with the conditions so different day to day, it was very hard to pick up something, you know. We had such extreme differences with the wind and with the track temperatures at moments. But I can already see, you know, that Max is a very fast driver. He knows the car very well, the team. So certainly it's a very good reference for myself. And I think I will only start to see what he's doing when we are driving in the same conditions.
Thank you, Checo. Let's go next, please, to Dieter Renkin at Racing Lines.
Thank you, Tom. Max, in the last 2 years, you've only been out-qualified by a teammate once, which is obvious. But does it prove that the team possibly didn't have a consistently good driver in the second car? And Checo, what would you take as a good benchmark against Max in qualifying? Thank you.
I didn't get the first bit.
Yeah. Dieter, could you please repeat the first part of your question?
Okay, can you hear me better?
Yes, we can.
Okay, Max, in the last 2 years, you've only been out-qualified by a teammate once in 2 years. That's obviously a very good personal achievement, but does that prove to the fact that the team maybe didn't have a consistently fast driver in the second car?
It's tricky to say. I mean, it's not like you know, those things are very easy to achieve. You know, everyone pushes to the limit in qualifying, and it has been close at times, a bit further. But yeah, I don't know. I cannot comment from the other side of the carriage what was happening, why that was. I can only look from my side. I think over the last few years, I did improve as a driver through general experience and understanding an F1 car better. By just gaining more experience and, you know, like I said, understanding and how to set up the car, what you want from a car, and especially in qualifying, you know, to drive to the limit. So I'm of course happy with the progress I've made, but of course there are always things that can be done better, and I just hope that as a team, you know, we can push each other forward, because at the end of the day, that's beneficial for the whole team.
Thank you, Max. And Checo.
What was his question to me?
I think it was, tell me if I'm wrong, Dieter, please, but was it, where would you be satisfied with qualifying this year relative
Correct,
to Max?
yes.
Was that it? Yeah.
Yeah, well, basically, I want to beat Max. Max wants to beat me, and that's just in the benefit of the team. As he was said, you know, we want to push the team forwards. And if we are able to create that competition between us, that will just be in the benefit of the team. I think we're both very mature we've been here long enough to cope with that, and yeah, I just hope that I'm able to put the pressure into Max, and that we can both grow together and push the team forwards.
And staying with you, Checo, just a question about the environment at Red Bull Racing. How different is it to, well, you did 7 years at Force India and Racing Point and McLaren and Sauber before that. How different is it here?
The team is full of racers, you know. Everyone is just a racer in the team. It's pretty good atmosphere. It's all about winning, you know, the mentality, the focus. It's very different. Straight away you can notice that. And they do everything to the limit, whether it's pit stops, whether it's a meeting, whether it's whatever it's related to performance, they just go flat out, and that's something very impressive. Of course, there are areas that I was not used to, areas that I see that they can be improved as well. So it's all about growing together and have an impact into the team as well.
All right. If there are no more questions from the video conference, we're going to call it a day. We've run out of time. Guys, good luck this weekend. Thank you for your time. Thank you.